What it do, this TFU? I'm Data, this is Marlo, and we back with 13 Reasons Why. The first 2 episodes were good, and I cannot wait to explore the other 2 that we're gonna be doing right now. So I hope you enjoy it, and it unveiled a lot.
Yes.
So
right now we're on episode 3 and 4. Episode 3, a lot happened. First off, it focused on Alex. I think his last name is Standoff. It's focused on him and his list. Okay, so apparently Alex and Bryce made a list together of naming girls in school who had the best and the worst so-and-so. And 2 people that were on that list were...
Wait, let's stop that. Who had the best ass, okay? Fellas, I'm not going to miss out. Who had the best ass? Continue.
Yes. So, the 2 people that were on that list were Hannah and Jessica. Hannah had the best ass, and Jessica had the worst. And that hit hard, apparently, for Jessica, because Jessica was, at the time, dating Alex.
Yeah. And at the time... Well, let's just say this. I think Jessica got a better ass than Hannah. Just let you know right now. I don't think y'all be seeing that, but let me she right here, you feel me? But anyway, yeah, they was going out, but he said he had a reason for doing it, and
because she wouldn't have sex with him.
Yeah, which I think that's very petty. And on top of that, I think you gay, boy.
I think he's gay.
I think you.
Honestly,
movements, man, your movements.
I really think he just did it because he wanted to have sex with her, just to say he had sex with her, to prove that he's not gay. Because honestly, I really feel like he's gay. He's in a
at the end of the day,
nothing wrong with that. I didn't say anything wrong with that.
At the end of the day, they're in high school. Think about when you was a teenager. Yeah. Like, think about when you was a teenager. So yeah, you could probably understand where you're coming from, but it's petty, very petty. You just destroyed another friendship.
Yeah, but because of this list, now everybody seems to think that Hannah and Alex did something, including Jessica. And that is the reason why Jessica slapped Hannah in the last episode, because she thought that something happened between Alex and her. Mm-hmm. Which, I don't think anything happened. But because of this, you see in the present time that Alex feels very guilty over this. Yeah, he really does feel... I really feel like he feels guilty more than the other people that were involved. Like, the other people are trying to cover up themselves. Like, trying to cover for themselves. And Alex, I really feel like he really is upset about this.
He probably is. He probably not. People could act.
I'm just saying, I
it's
feel
high
like...
school once again. You know, they probably do it for attention. Like I said, he probably do it for
really
attention.
Upset.
But he probably is upset, but...
He really is upset. But the list leads to another incident in which Bryce ends up grabbing Hannah's butt in the convenience store because, you know, she has the nicest butt.
Supposedly.
And you know, this, of course, really upsets Hannah. I mean, he violated her. That's a violation.
I'm saying you could have smacked. I don't care how. I don't care you in shot. You should have smacked him.
Some people process it differently.
Yeah,
like, some people process it differently.
Oh my God. You let him do it.
Especially when you're 16 years old. Come on.
Yo,
like, that's...
If y'all kick dudes your age and nuts, y'all could do somebody older. It's nothing different. Different.
Moving on. But also what happens in the episode, we find out that there's a lawsuit between Hannah's family and the school. And Hannah's mom goes to the principal to ask questions about, you know, find out what happened to her daughter, because she didn't leave a note or anything like that. So she wants to know what happened to her daughter, but they refuse to answer questions because they're involved in the lawsuit and they don't want to implicate themselves.
And what happened after that? Oh, so...
Hannah's mom takes pictures in the bathroom stall.
Yeah, that too, just to prove a case or whatever. That's not gonna really do much. It's high school.
I mean, it's gonna go towards the case.
It ain't gonna do very much. But Clay had followed Tony to a alley, and you see his brothers beating up a young gentleman. I'm not sure if it's related. Just want to bring it up and see what y'all think about it.
Honestly, he says that he was beating up the person because he was messing with his sister. I don't necessarily believe him. The way he said it just did not convince me. I believe there's something more going on with Tony. This is definitely something more going on with Tony.
It is something
Like,
going
he's
wrong,
not in the
but
tapes. Like, I don't know.
he can have a special role, but at the end of the day, I don't really think it's that important on what he do, because it's not about him. It's about the dead girl that left the tapes. So.
Also, what happened in the episode is we got we saw a little bit of sneak peek where we didn't know what was going on in a couple of episodes before of what we find out now was Hannah and Clay kissing. We still don't know what's going on. We still don't know what happened, but
It was just a glimpse.
It was just a glimpse of something apparently that went down at one of Jessica's parties. We also find out in the episode that the guys, what's his name, Justin, Marcus, and a bunch of them all know about the tapes, but do not want Clay to spill the beans over the tops about it.
Yeah, because you know it's evidence. That's evidence. But I'm just saying, another person have it, and he's a person from the streets. You can see he has brothers beat up some guy, so I don't think he had one problems with him. Episode 4.
The episode really focuses on Tyler. And basically Hannah's stalker.
And unveils a lot too in the plot.
Yes.
So
he ends up taking pictures of her while she's getting undressed and stuff like that.
Following her.
And in the tapes, of course, a lot of people have heard the tapes. Now they're messing with Tyler's house, throwing rocks through his window because they found out what he did to Hannah and violated her in that way.
And what it leads to is Hannah was going home one day, I guess, and she was hearing some. I guess she's at Twigs.
Yeah,
she was
hearing
some Twigs,
yeah.
Which I don't know what Twigs sound like that, but she was keep on hearing. She kept on following her, and she was scared to move. And I guess she had met up with somebody in her school saying, "Hey, you're gonna get in trouble for sleeping like that in class." And they started talking, and this, they had. She told her what's going on, saying somebody else stopped her, right off the block.
That girl was named Courtney.
Her name was Courtney.
She develops a new friendship with her, and they basically plot to trap Tyler and catch him in the act.
Which they know who Tyler.
Doesn't really happen like that.
They know it was Tyler at first.
Well, they didn't know that. They thought it was somebody else.
Yeah.
But it didn't transpire like that because they ended up drinking, and
somebody got their clothes off.
A little truth there happened, and they ended up kissing a little bit, and Tyler ended up taking pictures.
Yeah, and then good thing they wasn't too drunk, because they would have missed Tyler, but unfortunately
Hannah, no.
Hannah,
thankfully.
No, unfortunately, fellas.
Thankfully,
nothing happened. Sorry.
Got Tyler away. And he only snapped pictures of them kissing in their bra. It turns out that Tyler is actually in love with Hannah.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to show your love.
Weird way.
I think that's what you're into.
Weird way. And
he ends up sending the pictures around school.
And which that breaks the relationship of Hannah and Courtney.
Yes. Their friendship is now broken because I guess Courtney may be gay.
I'm safe to say she didn't want to come out the closet just yet.
Yes, and she doesn't want to find out, so she wants the pictures gone. And Hannah ends up going to Tyler, telling him that she wants all the pictures. He supposedly gives her all the pictures,
which I don't know.
Yeah, and he ends up asking her out, and she laughs.
And she laughed and refused. I was what? He was stalking me, taking pictures.
I understand she's laughing.
I'm laughing. Yo, laugh. Females laugh at that person if he tries something stupid like that. He get no sympathy. You know what I mean?
I definitely understand that. And that also leads him to spread the pictures around school. Which, I mean...
She led the pictures to the school. Clay... So let's go back a little bit.
Nobody actually knows that it's them in the picture.
It's them. But let's go back a little bit. Clay was started the next tape, and she told him where the next location's at, and the next location was in the back of Tyler's house. and you see all these windows broken and everything, and people was throwing at him, this and that. And Clay didn't throw a rock at him. Clay didn't throw a rock at him. He hesitated. He didn't want to do it.
And then
But before that, he kind of gave up. He was gonna get rid of the tapes, but after he seen Tony come to his house that night to have dinner with his family, they had a little argument, what you want to call it, and he just said, "Don't give up, B," or whatever he said, and then he played the tape in the car and drove off. And he's like, he realized, I'm like, yeah, he's right. I need to understand what's going on. I need to find out. And he went back to Taylor's house that same night, and Taylor just came out the bathroom.
And he took pictures of Taylor naked and sent it around school as sort of payback.
Big payback.
So basically, because of what Tyler did, Hannah really never felt safe, and that's his big impact on Hannah doing what she did, because she never really felt safe in school no more, because basically, you know, she always felt like somebody was following her, somebody was after her, somebody was trying to get something from her, which I understand as a female in high school, guys can be jerks, and they always see you as a sexual object. I'm sorry, it's true. Guys do that in high school, and it's horrible. Like, they really do. They spread rumors about you. They make up stuff about you, and it's horrible. And that is basically what Hannah's going through a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to deny about some of that.
You never grew up in high school as a girl.
Hey.
You never grew up in high school as a girl.
Don't need to. I just know what your girl be doing sometimes. You do it to yourself. You feel me? That's all I gotta say. You do it to yourself. But
you think you know what happened, but again, you get it from somebody else that maybe blows it a little bit out of proportion, like Justin did in this show. So moving on, I also want to talk about basically this whole situation tearing apart Hannah's family. Her mother is really getting obsessed with finding out why Hannah did what she did, and
it's actually taking a toll on her because Clay actually let her hear one of the tapes with Tyler. She heard the tape with Tyler.
No.
You ain't see that?
No. Remember, that was a dream.
Oh yeah. Well, this is what happened. I thought wow. So he dreamt of her listening to tape with Tyler and everything, and you just see how it just like backfires at him because she ended up choking him, but he felt like he needs to tell her, but he can't. And she feels left out of her daughter's life, and
because Hannah never left a note and never explained to her why she did what she did.
So she feels a little left out, and she want to investigate more on why this had happened.
She just wants to know what happened.
She just want to know what happened to her daughter, but honestly, it's nothing you can do.
Also, they say in the episode, Hannah's mom mentions that for some reason they left their old town and came to this new town to make a new start, especially for Hannah. Now, I don't know if this is going to be further explained in later episodes, what's going to happen with this, but it does give some indication that something was going on before they even moved to this town with Hannah. I don't know what it was, but it gives you a little insight into maybe there's something more going on. Alright, you already said Tony showed up to Clay's house. And last thing we want to bring up is that basically we both found out this episode that Bryce has no idea what's going on with anything.
He's clueless.
He's clueless to anything. And for some reason, Justin, Marcus, and all of them are trying to keep it away from him. Don't want to tell him. I would like to know why.
But he's not gonna know why. Bryce don't just really cool. It's Justin.
But why don't they want him to know?
Something must have happened. I don't know. What's your
prediction?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. I don't know his part. If he don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
He probably drove the car off the thing. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. I think that somehow Bryce was involved, or maybe Bryce.
He probably was involved, but he might not know.
Or maybe you didn't know, or maybe Bryce was in love with her, and
which I think that's
possibly.
I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe Bryce was in love
He
with her.
had no
the
sympathy
whole
with
time.
that dead girl. I see.
Maybe.
He had no sympathy at all, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
He did grab her ass. But
like you said, most guys are jerks. You say they think that's a sexual what?
Most guys in high school are
So
jerks.
if he grab your ass, what you think he would?
I don't know what happened with Bryce, but somehow Bryce is implicated, and for some reason Justin and Marcus and Alex do not want him to know anything about the tapes. So that's it for the episode.
So that's pretty much it.
Episode 4.
Episode 4, side A and B, this and that. The next 2 episodes will be out. Just like, comment. Just pretty much comment on what you think about this whole girl situation. Should she slap them or should she just still did? That's not
the point. That is not the point. The point is that it shouldn't have happened in the first place. You are to respect women's rights and their personal space.
But
okay, don't be dicks in high school. That's the whole thing. Don't be dicks in high school. Be nice to girls. Like,
if they mean to you, destroy them.
Was Hannah rude to anyone?
I don't know that. I don't know. He must have. I don't know that.
This is the guy that did stuff to girls in high school.
No, I ain't do nothing.
You violated girls in high school.
I ain't violated nobody.
But anyway, comment, like, subscribe, join the unit.
Join the unit. Just tell us what you think about the episode. What's your prediction? What you think how this gonna unravel and everything, and share, comment, like, and just TFU, and we out.
Huh?